much this year, including last week. As we get ready to roll off of turn number 4, Kyle Souza waves the green. We're underway, legend style, down into turn number 1.
Davis takes control of the field off of 2 and into the back straightaway with Mason Tessier getting a good run on his right rear. Silvia trails Tessier off of 4. The DDM Motorsports, number 10, Kevin Davis will lead at lap 1.
Sitting in the 4th spot, Jaden Hamilton with the 99 of Richie Helger working the top side, 3 wide momentarily as Jacob Burns works that inside lane down low, picks up a couple of spots, battling with the 09 of Josh Parsons.
Top 3 nose to tail. Meanwhile, 2x2 marching door to door is Hamilton and Helger and Burns and Parsons alike into 4. Tessier and Silvia screaming behind. Davis, we're at lap 3, and Davis leads into the second corner.
Down into turn number 1, and the 17 of Chase Silvia dives down to the inside of Mason Tessier, takes away the second spot. Tessier back to 3rd now as they gaggle up for 4th. 3 wide down into turn number 1. Parsons underneath Burns with Hamilton up top. Hedges is right there as well.
Off of 4 they come. Davis has Silvia all over his back bumper with Tessier comfortably in 3rd. Parsons sees Helger in his rear view with Burns on the side of the RHR 99 up front. Silvia throws it down hard to the inside, crosses over, takes over Davis. We have our second leader at lap 6.
Chase Silvia sets the pace down into turn number 1 as they head down through the corners and off at turn 2. Into 3 and a little further back, Jacob Burns dives underneath the 99 of Richie Helger, works his way up to 5th. Caution flag is out, 1 car sideways up in turn number 1, and that is the 14 of Andriozzi.
Andriozzi going around, Mike Floyd in the 65 going around as well.
Parsons, row number 2, Richie Helger rounds out the top 5. Jacob Burns, Ryan Van Ness Jr., Jaden Hamilton, Dylan Calabro, and Brendan LaBelle, your top 10. Off of turn number 4, they swarm down the front stretch. Silvia with a good jump on the start, set sail down into turn number 1, leads the charge off at turn 2.
Davis, Tessier, Parsons trying to break free from the rest of the field. Silvia looking strong, puts himself with a 4-car length advantage between him and Kevin Davis. And a turn 2, side by side for the 3rd spot. It's Parsons and Tessier entering turn 3.
Parsons on the outside puts his 09 up on the podium as they roll through turns 3 and 4. As he slides by the 42 of Tessier, he's got the 13 of Burns right behind him as they roll down the back stretch. Chasing the 17 of Chase Silvia, who leads the charge down into 3 and 4.
Silvia really starting to open this thing up. He's got about a turn of a lead on Parsons and Davis, who are double wide behind him. Tessier and Burns double wide behind them as well. Burns trying to use the outside groove, finding some success there. He finds himself in the 4th position in a 1 and 2.
Up on the outside, Burns works that top lane off of turn 2 into 3, trying to get a run to the outside of Davis as they hit 3 and 4. Tessier trying to get a run down low. Helger sits right there behind.
Problems for the 1 of Carey as he limps that Jake Silvia racing machine across the start-finish line, and the caution will ensue.
The 1 slowing up here on the front straightaway. And that he'll get some assistance back into the pit area.
Josh
Parsons on the outside. Kevin Davis right there in tow.
Parsons in searching for his 3rd consecutive win. But Silvia trying to hold off the hard-charging Parsons and the 10 of Davis. He's got 5 car lengths separating between him and the 10 as he rolls into 3 and 4. Chase Silvia will lead at lap number 13.
Silvia continues to pull away from the field. A 3-car length advantage down into turn number 1, but they are stacked up double wide right behind him. The 10 of Davis underneath the 09 of Parsons. Parsons with a good run up on the outside. They roll across the stripe. Parsons holds on to 2nd. Davis is 3rd.
Silvia really starting to separate himself from the rest of the field. He is in search of Legends win number 1 as Carey takes his machine pit side. Cross flags are given halfway home and Kevin Davis and Josh Parsons. That's the battle to keep an eye on right now. Parsons looking for another podium finish. Davis, it's been a while since he's visited the top 3.
Davis falls back to the 3rd spot now as Parsons shuts the door, and here comes the 13 of Burns. Burns takes a look to the outside. Helger tries it on the inside. Both of them cannot get the run. They settle him back behind down the back straightaway. 17 laps are complete. This time they split Davis. Up to 3rd goes Burns. 4th goes to Helger. Davis back to 5th.
To the backstretch they go. That's now Silvia and Parsons who have really separated themselves as Burns and Helger race door handle to door handle off the 4th corner. Give that final podium spot to Helger by wheel. Caution is out. LaBelle spins.
Brendan LaBelle going.
As they wind it up and fastball it in at 4. We are back underway, and Silvia got a picturesque jump right off the start-finish line. Him, Parsons, Burns, nose to tail in a 3 and 4. Chase Silvia will look to continue to lead here at lap 18.
Across the stripe they come, and all of a sudden Ryan Viness Jr. starts to come to life up on the outside as he battles with Kevin Davis for that 5th spot down into turn number 3. 19 laps complete, 11 laps remain. It's Silva and the 09 of Parsons, 1 and 2. The battle continues for 3rd. Helger hounding Jacob Burns down into turn 3 with 10 to go.
Off of 4 they comes. Parsons knocking on Silvia's door. Into 2 they go. Silvia now able to separate himself. Burns and Helger racing closely. Davis and Viness now really going at it. Viness can't get a run to the inside, settles it back in. We're at lap 21. Chase Silvia leads the pack into the back straightaway.
Brendan LaBelle up to 7th now after that last skirmish. The 71 of Dylan Calabro right there behind him as they come through turns 1, 3, and 4. 22 up on the board, 8 laps remain here. Chase Silvia has his hands full with the 09 of Josh Parsons. Josh takes a look to the outside, settles it back behind, trying for the crossover move, but Silva continues to keep that car glued to that bottom groove.
Parsons faster by just about 4/100ths of a second that last time around. Silvia, though, not letting him control his own destiny. Burns and Helger dueling for the 3rd position. Burns has a car length on the 99. Davis rounds out the top 5 for now, but Viness is all over his rearview mirror, as is Brendan LaBelle, trying to make up some ground from the earlier incident.
LaBelle on the outside evens up with the 11 of Viness with 5 laps to go in the battle for 6th, right behind Kevin Davis. Up front, 2 car lengths separate your top 2. Chase Silvia trying to put his number 17 in victory lane for the first time this year. The 09 sits 2nd. Parsons with a string of podium finishes, including a pair of wins, sits in the number 2 spot. They've broken away from Rowdy Burns with 3 laps to go.
Silvia leads, looking for his first career Nick's Pit Stop Legends win here at the action track of the East. Parsons, though, looking to rewrite that chapter. Burns and Helger closing in behind him. Kyle Souza gives the twins 2 laps to go, and Josh Parsons is howling behind the 17.
Parsons is closed right up on the back bumper of Silva. Now takes a look to the outside, settles it in, gives him a little tap, tap, tap in the back bumper. White flag is out and a slew of lap cars in front of him. Parsons all over the back bumper. Lets him know he's there, uses the chrome horn, slides up the racetrack and looks to the outside. Into 3 and 4 for the final time. Checkered flag is in the air. Parsons gets a little loose. Silva hangs on for the win. Parsons in for 2nd. Burns, Helger, and Davis your top 5. Pure emotion down here with the Silvia family. Chase, congratulations.
Thank you.
What a run out there.
I got to the lead decently quick, and It's 30 laps. I didn't think I could hang on for that long. I saw Josh moving up through the top 5. I know he's fast. I saw Jacob moving through the top 5. And I just wanted the top 5, honestly. Top 5 would be, or top 3 would be amazing. Obviously, the win would be great, and I did not think I could do it. I saw 5 to go. I could just hang on. Saw 2 to go, and all of a sudden it was checkered, and then I'm yelling.
Josh was all over you those last 4 laps. He used his chrome horn just enough to let you know he was there. What was going through your mind?
Well, I knew he was running a little higher. I saw him in my mirror. I knew I just had to stay to the bottom, and hopefully I could hang on to it, and I surprisingly did.
It's got to feel real good finally getting here. You've been knocking on this door.
It does. It feels absolutely amazing.
I know you got a lot of people to thank. You got such a support group down here to celebrate with you.
I want to thank Jesus. I want to thank RHR. I want to thank my mom, my dad, my brother. I want to thank Wayne. I wore his gloves today. Absolutely. That's why I won, because of Wayne's gloves. I want to thank my whole family, my Nana, my grandpa, Nana Cooper, Nana Silvia, Grandpa Silvia, Grandpa Cooper. I want to thank Dylan. I want to thank Mason. I want to thank Richie, just everybody who's came out here.
How's it feel?
It feels absolutely amazing.
Congratulations. Jake, run. You continue to let him know you were there. You never crossed that line. Tell us about those last 5 laps.
You know, I definitely think we had the car to beat tonight, and I was there, but, you know, I got to race clean. It's just the way I am, and I didn't want to get him too riled up, and, you know, he was definitely out there for the whole majority of the race, and when I had the opportunity to get to him, I gave him a couple chances, and he got away from me a couple times because it started getting slick at the end, but we were able to keep up, and I just decided not worth wrecking a race car. But there's always next week, and we're still in the running for the Triple Crown.
Smart thinking there. You got to feel real good about the way your season has been going. These last few weeks have been really great for you.
Oh yeah, we finally figured out what this car really needed, and can't really thank anybody but, you know, the whole crew getting this car together and making sure that, you know, we're bad fast every week.
I know you got some people to thank.
Definitely got to thank Mom, Dad, Uncle Bob, Auntie Pam, Triple G Scaffold, Jerry DeGasperi with Jerry's General Maintenance, J. Parsons Trucking, G&G Silk Screening, D.A. Ricardo and Son Builders. Of course, everybody over at Nicholas Scola Racing and Nicholas Scola himself, and all the friends and family that came out to support me tonight, to watch me tonight.
Congratulations. Good run for second place. Jacob Burns. Jacob, a good run. You had a great battle with Richie over those final 15 laps. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's always fun battling with Richie. I knew we had a pretty good car tonight. It kept getting better and better as the race went on. We just needed a little bit one more caution. I think we would have had something, but congrats to Chase. He was way overdue for this win. It's always fun racing with Josh, too. This front 4 is going to be a good playoff run.
It's been a good season for you. You've been consistent all year long.
Yeah, definitely. It wouldn't be possible without Nicholas Scola Racing. Without him, this car wouldn't be bad fast every week. Huge thanks to all my sponsors and for the fans coming out tonight.
Congratulations. Great run for third, Jacob Burns. How about a round of applause for to Jacob Burns, second to Josh Parsons, and our winner in the next pit stop legends, Chase Silvia.